Well, I've already started, so when people join, whatever, I'll just make comments and I guess they can watch this when it either ends up on YouTube or whatever. I'm not fussed. Okay, so chapter 1-8, Investigation Team. Let's do this. Ooh, that piano. ... More ellipsis. More ellipsis. Velvet room.
That is how their festival began. What do you think?
Definitely happened.
Fate is truly full of surprises, no?
Yeah, I guess it can be full of surprises.
They faced themselves and gained the power to stand up against difficulties. But their next trial was quite different.
Because they had to dance.
Rather than a contest of strength, it required them to openly
Also,
express
welcome
themselves and convey
to whoever
their
it is that's
feelings.
watching this. Just going through story mode of Persona 4 dancing all night. I didn't realise how much dialogue there would be. I thought it would be like, little bit of dialogue, dance, little bit of dialogue, dance. No. So far, I've streamed this for about 2 hours. I streamed this for about 2.5 hours yesterday, and only got one dance out of it. It was a good dance, but it's only one of them. So anyway, let's carry on. The woman smiles joyously before looking towards you again.
However, this did not deter him. And as if in response to that firmness of will, his power changed its form, adapting perfectly to the new situation.
And by changing form, they mean he pulled out a bass guitar instead of a weapon.
Fascinating, don't you think?
I guess so.
By the way, have you thought about why you have found yourself here?
Something to do with dancing.
Don't worry yourself over it. I don't have that answer for you.
Oh. Well, good, because neither do I. I don't have an answer for you.
I asked only out of my own curiosity. Well then, allow me to show you a little more of the story.
Please. I want to hear more. When the woman raises her hand, that same light radiates from it, swallowing the surrounding scenery.
Here is where we left off with their festival.
I'm impressed that she has flashback powers. Good old flashback powers. Takura Productions. Next day, Risei calls Naoto and me up. We might as well practice until the others arrive. Just as we're finishing up, I get word from Yosuke saying they're here. We head down to Takura Productions lobby and to greet everyone. As they come over from the train station, it's not long before we see their smiling faces again.
Woohoo! Hi, Spot Sensei!
Oh God.
Your friendly bear is back in town!
The friendly bear is back in town. Look at him. Is he wearing a cape? Has he learnt nothing from Edna Mode?
That makes no sense when you're not in the costume, man.
You have a point.
Oh man, it's so nice and cool inside the office. I feel like a human being again.
I'm pretty sure you're a human being anyway? Yosuke seems overwhelmed by the unexpected heat wave and takes exaggerated deep breaths while tugging on his collar. Haha, same old Yosuke. Even though they must have gotten Risei's message about what happened, none of them seem too phased. I'm only reading this to myself, but I don't care. gives me something to do. No, that doesn't necessarily mean they're taking this situation lightly. It's more that they've already made up their minds what to do.
I'm glad you're all here.
Yes, I too am glad you're all here.
Hey, have you met any celebrities yet? Are they cute? Tell me everything!
Oh god. Wonder if I should take back what I said before. Yosuke's not shrugging this off, is he? Kanji or Teddy is one thing, but seeing him like this is making me worry a
There's
little.
always someone like him. Come on, Yosuke-senpai. You were just here the other day to film the commercial.
Yeah, but I was too nervous then to think about any of that stuff.
Oh, well, that's your own fault.
Oh, the time has finally come!
What time?
I'm in a big city, and not some dreary country town. And I get to hang out with celebrities! It's like a dream come true.
Sure.
Well, excuse us for living in such a dreary place.
Yeah, Chio's got a point.
Is that what you think of Inaba, Yosuke-kun?
Oh no.
Ahem. Did you forget that I'm a celebrity too? And a pretty famous one at that?
Oh no.
Yosuke-senpai's been like this the whole trip over here.
Oh really? One asshole.
He's memorized every damn thing about that kinda mean chicken or whatever.
Kinda mean chicken. He's not entirely wrong. And that bothers me.
Kept blabbering on and on about the girls non-stop. Even knows their full names.
I feel you, Kanji.
Dude, what? You're bringing that up now?
Yeah, I'm bringing that up now. Looks like the whole world's against him. I don't have any way to back him up either. All I can do is keep quiet while making mental apology to Yosuke. Volley of cold stares and frigid words, enough to blast away the sudden heat wave I launched at my partner.
You're the worst.
Oh damn.
Seriously, the worst.
We've established that he's the worst.
Just completely terrible.
Oh, now he's terrible. Okay.
Yosuke, you're off.
Why are you getting involved? You have a cape.
I just got here and I'm already catching hell. And Teddy, what are you taking their side for?
That's a really good point. Why is he taking their side?
Looks like the dream is dead.
Mostly thanks to you.
You're welcome.
Anyway,
Okay.
that aside, I had a message for you. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan are gonna be running a little late.
Okay. Good to know.
Sounded like he's been busy with work.
Yeah, that's not surprising, what with him being a detective.
That's too bad.
But then again, maybe it's actually a blessing in disguise that Dojima-san and Nanako are arriving late. Since we know now that strange things are happening, I can share what we found out without any pointed questions from Dojima-san. I must have looked pretty grim since Yosuke pats me on the shoulder and flashes me an encouraging smile.
Come on, cheer up, partner. Just have a little patience, and Nanako-chan will be here in no time.
Man, that was one hell of a long trip. I've been sitting down so long my butt's sore.
I know the feeling?
We really should have taken the express train, but Yosuke had to insist we ride a bus instead.
Oh god. You're one of those people.
Dude, you guys are the ones who said you were low on cash. There's no way I could have paid for all your tickets.
Oh, why couldn't you pay for their tickets?
I have to say, you three aren't looking very well. Are you okay? Did you sleep badly?
Three of us can't help but exchange glances at Yukiko's question. I was planning on getting a good night's rest, but I kept thinking about the case and ended up getting almost no sleep. Seeing the way Naoto and Rise react, it must have been the same for them.
A lot happened last night after all.
Yeah.
You mean that midnight stage stuff? I got most of the story from Rise's email. Though it was so out of nowhere that I had to ask a ton of follow-up questions.
Oh.
I read it too. Those girls are being held captive, right, Rise-chan?
Potentially.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You guys came all the way out here and I have to ruin it with bad news. Hey, no need to apologize, Rise-chan.
Yeah. No need to apologise for for ruining our trip.
Never fear. All the dance practice I've gotten in lately has been a good workout for me.
Good to know.
And I've never missed a day of regular training either.
Also good to know.
Ah! I'm ready for anything.
So that's how you spell that.
Count me in too. Look, look. Behold the results of my training with Rise-chan.
Oh no.
1, 2, bam.
Teddy puts his palms together and keeping his face at a fixed angle while craning his neck around. That kind of thing is called isolation in dance terms. I don't remember Rise ever teaching Teddy any such moves. Where did he learn that?
That has nothing to do with fighting shadows.
You never know.
I mean,
it's gonna be our dancing that beats him this time around, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh, right, yeah. Man, why dancing of all things?
We're not sure how that really works.
But it works, so we're not going to question it too much.
In fact, there are many things that we don't understand as of yet.
It's fine. Just brush it off.
All we know is that our power won't defeat these shadows.
Oh yeah, we could do that.
Instead, we've discovered that we can free them by affecting them with our dance.
Also true,
They're trying to capture us with their dancing too, right?
I guess.
Then it sounds to me like we ought to fight fire with fire.
So, essentially, we're having one big group dance-off. I can't think of what the word is, but it sounds like the movie... Is it Bring It On I'm thinking of? Or Step Up? I think Bring It On's the cheerleader one. And now I'm confused.
Expressing ourselves through dance. It sounds exciting.
It does sound a little bit exciting, to be fair.
You guys, this isn't all fun and games.
There are people's lives at stake. This is fun! What a relief if everyone is chatting like normal. I can tell they're already thinking about how to solve this case. As long as they're with us, I'm positive we can get to the bottom of any mystery.
Thanks, everyone. It's time the investigation team got back in action.
Here it is.
I can't remember how many times that's happened by now.
I think it's 2 or 3.
Well, call it fate or whatever. But if you ask me, that's just how we are.
Just from Chie's comment alone, that means it's been Persona 4/Golden, Arena Ultimax, and then this, I guess? So, totally all canon now.
If we can save people, I'm all for it. I think it's definitely better than doing nothing.
You have a point. Doing something is better than doing nothing.
My magnificent moves will save all the innocent idols.
Keep him away from the idols.
And one of them will fall madly in love with me, despite it being forbidden in the world of showbiz.
Keep him away from the idols.
Like that'd happen. Man, I really can't take you anywhere. Wait a sec. What if Teddy's got a point? What if he's not entirely wrong this time?
What if one of them falls madly in love with him?
Is there even the slimmest of slim chances that it could happen for me?
Oh, for God's sake.
Never, as long as you're thinking like that.
Yes, Kanji. Oh, brilliant.
Ah, you're all here. I hope your long trip was a smooth one.
It was on the bus.
Oh, hey, Inoue-san.
We turn to see the voice coming from behind us and find Inoue-san coming towards us with his usual smile. He must have been passing by when he noticed us, although he still looks really dead. He seems a little more tired today. Is it because of the Kahneman kitchen girls are missing?
I hope I wasn't interrupting anything.
No, your face just looks really weird.
Isn't this our chance? Want to try and get some information out of him?
Oh no.
Huh? Wow, you're all in costume. Yeah, the show's still a ways off, but you seem so fired up already.
Yeah.
Well, we were thinking we should do a full group dress rehearsal. but we didn't know if there was any place to change, so we just wore our costumes.
Big city, big media corporation. Do you have anywhere we can change? No. We'll wear our costumes.
I see. But you know, there are plenty of changing rooms available here.
Thanks for establishing that.
Goodness, Kanji-kun, your hair certainly stands out. It really packs a punch.
Huh? You think so? Guess I'm used to it. I mean, I had it like this for the longest time.
Yes, you have, and it's the best.
Oh, but this festival's the last time I'm gonna wear this punk getup, though.
Oh.
I made up my mind to stop acting like a badass and be more like who I really am.
Which is a badass, so you've got a problem.
Ah, I see. That sounds like a fine idea. I must say, those costumes look splendid on all of you.
Yeah, well, you look dead.
I guess that sort of natural high schooler look can't be faked. People respond well to that sort of thing.
Yeah. They also respond to Ladybeard. What's your point?
The outfits seem to fit well, too. I'm glad we went to the trouble to have them custom tailored.
They're all custom tailored, they're not just their school uniforms. That's right, the thing Inoue-san was most particular about was how we're genuine high school students. Because of that, we all had carefully bring back our look from when we used to go to the same high school. Everyone got excited and worked with each other to get their hairstyle and things just right to the way it was then. Me too, even though I go to a different high school, I'm wearing an outfit that looks like a match to their school uniform. The whole thing gives me an honest sense of nostalgic joy.
Oh, by the way, can I ask you something, Inoue-san?
What is it? I'll try and answer if I can.
Yeah.
Well, it's about the Love Meets Bonds festival. Kaname Kitchen is performing in that too, right?
That's the plan. What about it?
Oh, it's nothing important. I'm a huge fan of theirs, so I was just wondering if I could, say hi to them, that's all.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, they're all pretty busy right now.
Ooh. Sneaky.
Huh? Really? That's weird. I mean, most of the group is in the
Oh no.
Oh, ignore him. Just carry on.
She instantly covers Teddy's mouth and motions for us to keep talking. That was a close one. Teddy, for his part, is still flailing his arms and legs while Chie shushes him. Seeing a question forming in Inoue-san's eyes, we slip between him and Teddy, trying to gloss over Teddy's slip-up with our smiles.
I mean, of course they're busy. I'm sorry I even asked. He'll be fine. Man, what a shame, though.
Oh, but Kanami-chan is in the midst of a poster photo shoot in the studio here.
Oh.
Why don't you go see her later? Rise-chan can show you the way. She'll probably sign an autograph.
An autograph? Seriously?
Seriously?
I mean, that'd be great. Then I guess we'll go stop by later.
Don't make yourself seem too thirsty, Yosuke.
You must be tired from the long trip, though, so get some rest first. Well, I have a meeting to attend, so you'll have to excuse me.
Okay, see you later, Inoue-san.
Bye, Inoue-san. Oh god, I'm saying it now. We see Inoue-san's off and give a sigh of relief. Woo, looks like we managed to squeeze some information out of him without raising any suspicion.
Yosuke-senpai, your acting sucks. I was afraid Inoue-san would pick up on it.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
You too, Teddy. What were you thinking letting that slip?
I'm deeply sorry.
I'm very sorry.
I hate the bear puns.
Well, at least it's clear now. Now I was acting, those Kaname girls ain't come back yet.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. There's no doubt about it. It must have been Tomoe-san herself that Rise-chan picked up on.
Must have been.
There's no doubt. It was brief, but that couldn't have been anyone else.
Huh.
I'm positive that reading was Tomoe's.
Okay then.
It's decided then. Let's all watch that video at midnight tonight.
Okay.
And we'll
Hello and welcome to the stream.
Once more.
I started the story yesterday. I don't know if you were here for that, but yeah, we're just carrying on with where we left off.
What? Did I say something odd?
No, Do. Every now and then you say some pretty nutso stuff like it's no big deal.
I mean, doesn't every... What about what she said was nutso?
I didn't think too much about how we were going in there, but that sounds pretty scary.
There's no other way. We don't know any other means of getting in.
That's a good point.
In any case, time is of the essence. Come on, let's hurry to the studio.
Naruto must have been pretty embarrassed. She hurries on ahead, leaving us behind. We all look around before following her. One way or another, we ride into battle at midnight. We'll meet with resistance on the midnight stage. If we spent time until then working on our dance moves, I think we can learn a lot from each other. With a reinforced resolve to save the missing girls, I slowly follow my trusty friends.
Reminds me, we didn't get too many chances to all rehearse together.
Huh.
There's probably a lot we can learn from each other, so let's get as much practice as time permits.
Sounds like a plan. Beginning tutorial. I've done the tutorial. I did both tutorials earlier, well, off stream.
This non-stop rehearsal's brutal. My legs are killing me.
Good. You're meant to feel the burn. We've been practicing the routine ever since everyone arrived, and Yosuke finally speaks up in defeat. That's to be expected. Risei's the only one who's managed to keep dancing throughout the rehearsal, and Yosuke was the only holdout not taking many breaks.
We are appearing in a professional concert after all. Plus, there's the midnight stage to worry about. We
Gonna have a sip of iron brew because it's made from girders.
Yeah, that stuff about fighting through dance, it sounds pretty hard.
It does, but we have to do it.
Because if we don't, we're fucked. Excuse me.
Good job, guys. You're all working real hard. I didn't think our routine would come together so well from the get-go.
Oh, ye of little faith.
That's why I think I'm gonna give you a reward, Yosuke-senpai.
A reward? Did you have something for me?
I'm concerned.
You like Hanami Kitchen, right? Well, why don't we go check out Konami's photo shoot?
Fair enough.
Ooh, seriously?
Everyone else wants to go too. Plus, I want to introduce you all to Konami.
Alright then.
Come on, you senpai. Shake a leg or we're gonna leave you two behind.
I'm coming, of course we'll go with you. Let's just hang on a sec.
So that's what that was about. I was wondering what she was talking about with everyone over there. Risa's very good at this sort of thing. You could say she has a knack for making people smile. I've already met Konami-san, so I honestly just wanted to practice a little more, but if everyone else is going, I might as well tag along. Quickly towel off before heading towards the entrance where everyone is waiting. Huh.
Oh, there she is! Damn! Her head's so tiny! And look how long her legs are.
I've never heard anyone use damn in that sort of cadence, like damn, to point out that her head is small. I can understand it for the legs, but the head, that's got me. Oh no.
That is pretty amazing. I wonder what size she is in front.
When we arrive at the studio where Konami-san is, Rise pokes her head in to first greet the staff inside and explain to them about us. Thanks to her, we're allowed to stay and watch the photo shoot from a distance as Konami-san is bombarded with blinding flashes.
Wow-wee! She's so cute!
Oh no.
Her chest is like BAM! While her waist is so slim, she's totally Yosuke's type!
Her chest is like BAM!
Hey, keep it down! Wow, though. That's really her. Seriously, thanks so much for letting us see the real cut, I mean.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
I can't bother her while the shoot's going on, but I'll make sure to introduce you all later. You have to be on your best behavior, though. Promise?
Ha, no.
Yes, yes. I swear on the Junes name that I won't cause a scene.
I'd hope you wouldn't cause a scene.
I swear on the Yosuke name that I won't cause a scene either.
On the, which is more valuable? A supermarket or Yosuke?
That makes no sense. And why are you swearing by me?
Oh no.
Rise Kujikawa, what is the meaning of this? Are you on some sightseeing trip with that group of yours?
Oh, you're such a bitch.
If it's a field trip you're interested in, could you take it elsewhere?
Wow.
Oh crap! It's Miss Ochimizu!
Rise furrows her brow and looks away. Mr. Chimizu, the producer of LMB Fest, who was so harsh towards us yesterday, is standing imposingly before us as if to block our way.
Who's this nasty hag?
Yes, Kanji. Kanji's got this down pat.
She's the general producer of the festival we're performing in.
Yes, she is.
Her name is Miss Ochimizu.
Dude, are you serious? The general producer of the Love Meets Bonds Festival is Kyoka, the Empress Ochimizu?
Oh, so you know her?
You know about her, Yosuke?
Or know about her?
Of course I do. She's always on TV.
Oh god.
She's this super scary lady who has no problem making other celebrities cry.
Wow. That's pretty cool, to be fair.
I don't get it, but it sounds like she's sort of important.
She is important.
Honestly, we've had enough complications already. I don't need any more cropping up.
Well, then stop being a bitch.
Perhaps I should demand extra payment from Takara Productions for having to deal with these rude children.
Wow.
What the hell did you say?
Whoa, hold it, Kanji, give me a break! Dude, wait, do you hear something?
Why is the Midnight Stage making music?
What is this? Where's it coming from?
Hey, Soundtex, what's going on?
I hear it too. It's a song that's faintly echoing from somewhere. I wouldn't forget a song like this.
It's that song we heard yesterday right before we fell into the Midnight Stage.
Oh god.
Senpai, look.
Where am I looking? Oh, that's a portal. I look and see Konami-san raising her hand up with a curious gaze in her eyes. I follow her gaze and catch sight of something all too familiar. The same strange light we saw yesterday in the studio when we heard this eerie song.
Oh, what is this? Could this be a close encounter of some kind?
Close encounter with death, I guess.
This doesn't make sense. It's not midnight. What's going on?
Yeah, that's a really good point. It isn't midnight. Why is this happening?
There's no time for that! Konami's gonna get taken!
Oh well, we need to stop this.
Konami's what?
Uh-oh.
Miss Ochimizu, please move aside.
Excuse us.
Wow! My babies are surprisingly bold.
Shut up, Teddy. Just Rise and Yukiko push past Miss Ochimizu aside. Push Miss Ochimizu aside and rush towards Konami-san. Rest of us follow close behind.
Wait! I said wait!
Trying to wait.
Konami, get away from that light!
Huh? Rise-senpai?
Oh.
Miss Ochimizu?
People tried to shield Konami-san from the ribbons shooting out at that eerie light hovering near the ceiling, but Mr. Ochimizu is faster than any of us and pushes Konami-san herself, getting caught by the ribbons instead. She made a snap decision, Mr. Ochimizu. Mr. Ochimizu knew Konami-san was in danger, but she couldn't have known what would happen next. Was she trying to protect Konami-san? I looked towards her with some surprise as she scolds Konami-san.
How troublesome. Don't I always tell you not to space out like that?
Miss Ochimizu?
Huh.
Listen, if something happens to me, go to Inoue. The festival must...
She got dragged in. What are we gonna do?
We follow her?
We follow her. Come on, everyone.
Yeah. That's a smart idea. We follow. We chase after Mr. Ochimizu and throw ourselves towards the eerie light. How do they... I'm trying to work out how they climb in, how they jump it into it when it's on the ceiling. Do they like Spider-Man wall run up the photography tarp? I don't know what that thing's called. Just because it worked once doesn't mean we'll make it through a second time. I pray for everyone's safety as I throw myself into the light after them. I think it worked. Hello and welcome! Playing some Persona 4 dancing all night, playing through the story, seeing how it goes.
Whoa!
Looks like we made it.
We did make it.
Ow! I fell right on my butt.
Just as we caught sight of a faint light, we were suddenly thrown out somewhere. We all managed to keep our balance as we land, but when I look around I see that everyone is safe, though Teddy and Kanji appear to have landed right on Yosuke.
Well, at least we made it in one piece.
That took a while. I was worried I might get separated from everyone and be one lonely bear.
He's not a bear.
You know, I remember something like this happening before. That takes me back.
Good to know.
Can you guys chat after you get off of me?
Hell you doing, Yosuke-senpai?
What's with that tone? I'm the victim here.
Alright, no fighting. Huh. Is this the midnight stage?
I would assume so. I take the chance to check my surroundings once again. It's a dark, eerie place filled with bizarre objects and patterns. Familiar sensation, and then there's the eerie song that I hear echoing from somewhere. There's no doubt this place must be the midnight stage. However...
Yeah, but this place looks different from where we were before.
Does look different.
Last time, that voice seemed keen on capturing Rise-san. It invited us directly to a prepared stage.
Ooh.
Perhaps we're being treated differently this time because we forced our way in.
That's entirely possible, yeah. Oh, there's that voice again.
What is that voice?
It's the master of the midnight stage, and probably the culprit behind this.
Didn't I say this place is off limits to unauthorized personnel? Or do you
It's complicated. The eerie voice echoes from all directions, making it hard to tell where it comes from. Though we're on guard and searching for the source of this eerie voice, we don't even have a chance of finding them.
Enough with these games! Who are you? Release Tomoe and the others right now, and Miss Ochimizu too!
Release them? That wouldn't be right. Can't you see they're happier here?
Oh no.
Happy? Is it serious?
I will give Yosuke props for not giving the voice a gender.
They're locked up here by force. There's no way they're happy about that.
Do I see some new faces here? Good. You can connect with us too.
Huh.
You're not willing to listen, huh? We'll have to do it the hard way.
Yes, we will.
Do what you want. You'll understand eventually.
I guess. Suddenly, the chokingly oppressive aura disappears and feels as if the air has at least gotten a little easier to breathe. Most likely, it's because the source of that voice has vanished from the area.
The atmosphere seems different. Is it gone?
I think it's gone.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just glad we weren't cast out like last time.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That aside, I really don't like how this place feels. It looks fun and all, but it totally doesn't feel that way.
So it's
kind of like my world, and I can smell some familiar scents from way off.
okay.
But it doesn't feel connected to my world.
Oh, then that's a problem.
You mean the TV world?
Yeah, it might be in the same neighborhood, but I don't think there are any ways to go back and forth.
Huh.
So this midnight stage is a world all its own.
By the way, is that the entrance? It branches off in 2 different paths.
That's interesting. We look to where Chie is pointing. Sure enough, there looks to be a giant gate that splits the path into 2 directions. The atmosphere seems to be welcoming us to some kind of event. It feels somehow wrong, though, and I quickly look away from it.
Hold on, let me search around. Come, Himiko!
Whoa. I know you told us already, but we really can summon our personas here.
Yep.
But we can't use them to fight with, right?
Correct.
We tried, but what the voice said was true. No acts of aggression worked. Whether it was using my persona or Naoto's gun.
The bullets disappeared.
No one hurts or gets hurt. That must be the rule here.
No one gets hurt, huh? That sounds fishy already.
Yeah.
It's way too good to be real.
Yeah.
Indeed. Also, that voice used bizarre ribbon-like objects it referred to as eternal bonds. They seemed to be what kept the shadows bound to this world. When I was caught by one myself, I could clearly tell that it wasn't any true bond, but outright brainwashing.
Yay, brainwashing.
No one should be allowed to force someone to discard their very self, just for the sake of another's desires.
Very good point.
That's why we need to show them how we feel with our dancing.
Indeed.
Hey, I found them! Tamami is through here, and Tomoe is further in the back.
Okay. As everyone's nodding to my words, Rise's voice echoes sharply. Sounds like she's found Tomoe and the others' readings. Rise's ability has really improved lately. Her persona's strength of is one strength of heart, so her power has gotten stronger. It proves that Rise has grown a lot too. In this case, though, Rise finding the readings was proof of a bit of truth for us.
I'm sensing Sumomo and Nozomi down the other path. Guess we were right about all 4 of them being over here.
Yeah.
But Tomoe's reading is much weaker than yesterday. The others seem pretty weak too. We need to get them out of here.
Okay.
I was hoping this wouldn't be the case. We better hurry.
We're gonna Scooby-Doo this and split up and look for clues?
Then why don't we split up into 2 teams?
Oh! Okay, so, Naoto, Chie, Kanji with me, Yosuke, Teddy, Yukiko. Is that everyone? Yeah. Whoever's left goes the other way.
That way, each team can save 2 of the girls.
That's a good point.
There are 2 forks to the path here, but it seems like they come together again further down.
Okay.
If we do like Yukiko-senpai says, we should be able to meet up there.
I'm happy with that. Everyone nods at Rise's words. I see, even if we split up into 2 teams here and go through different entrances, we'll be guaranteed to meet up again later.
That takes care of that. Okay, Rise's a pro, and Yu's already won once with his dancing, so they should be on different teams.
Fair enough.
In that case, me and Naoto will go with Rise. Might as well just split up at what year we're in, yeah?
Then what about Teddy?
I guess that's fine. I just wasn't expecting that from you.
Huh.
We've actually been talking. Like, we can't keep relying on our senpai forever, you know?
Oh, you can?
That's correct. We thought we should find our own way of working that suits us.
Fair enough.
I hadn't expected to put it to the test here, but it would be a good opportunity.
Absolutely.
I'll support Kanji-kun's proposal as well.
Alright then.
Whoa! You guys have been thinking about this a lot, huh?
They grow up so fast.
I bet you guys never knew we talked about stuff like that.
No.
If you keep treating us like kids, we'll surpass you before you know it.
That's a good point.
That sounds like a great idea. I'm with Kanji on this one too.
All right, let's make it a competition.
Oh no.
We'll see which team can rescue these girls faster. Bring it on.
Hey, what about me? Which team am I on?
Oh yeah, you you didn't get an education.
You're coming with us.
Okay.
If they had 5 on their team and we only had 3, that wouldn't be fair, would it?
That's a good point.
Ooh, I'm getting fired up.
Alright then.
The time has come for me to overcome the great wall that is Sensei and fly out into the vast world beyond.
What?
Fly away from Junes first, will ya?
Anyway, we'll each rescue 2 girls, then meet up at the rendezvous point, okay?
Gotcha.
I'll make sure to keep an eye on you guys. And if anything happens on our end, I'll let you know with my persona.
Sounds good.
I hope you don't mind us going on ahead. We'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
Senpai, you better not let your guard down and get your asses handed to you by some weird thing.
You are a wordsmith, Kanji. By some weird thing. Kanji, Naoto, Rise and Teddy each give us big smiles as they run past the giant gate. Looks like they're off to a great start. Our team, on the other hand, is still astounded at our juniors' unexpected growth, watching them dart off.
Did they just totally steal the spotlight?
Yep.
Wow, they've all grown up before we knew it. Felt like I was watching them leave the nest for the first time.
Oh dear.
Yukiko, you sound like my mom.
Oh no.
We should hurry too. We need to save Tomoe-san and Tamami-san as fast as we can.
Okay, so we got to save Tomoe and Tamami. Those 2 were the lamb and chicken?
All right then. 3rd year investigation team, you guys ready to go?
Always.
Yeah.
You bet.
We can't fall behind here either, of course. Our objective is to rescue the kidnapped members of Kanamine Kitchen. This isn't a race or anything, but even then we'll take on the road ahead with everything we have and keep a step ahead. There we go, and now it should fork off. Or it's meant to. It's meant to, but it doesn't. But either way, 3rd year team. After splitting from Kanji and the others and travelling farther down the path, the atmosphere starts changing. Still creepy. It's still a creepy sight, but how do I put it? It feels like the surroundings and paths that have been kind of standardized. It looks like the others are feeling the same thing. We're glancing around with worried expressions on. They're glancing around with worried expressions on their faces. Not we're. Oh, why is it clowns? Hate clowns.
This is a very different look compared to the last place.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is this? It's starting to look like some weird circus.
I hate clowns.
The TV world changed according to the mind of whoever appeared on the Midnight Channel, right?
Right.
There's shadows around, and we can call our personas here. So does that mean this Midnight stage works the same way?
Potentially?
You're telling me someone's mind looks like a circus on the inside? That, raises a lot of questions.
Huh.
Welcome to Tamami Recipe's Midnight Stage.
That's the chicken one, right?
It's that voice! Stop hiding and show yourself!
And why should I do that? I don't see any reason to bother with you.
Well, that's just rude.
What?
Yusuke's anger is only natural. We can't see whoever's speaking, and we still haven't figured out what it's trying to do. It's like our words aren't even reaching it. But that's not important now. If it's not going to listen, then we need to at least draw out as much information as we can.
You just said this was Tamami-san's stage. Is she up ahead?
Yes, she is. And her performance is about to begin. She's going to become the Tamami everyone wants. A true star.
Oh.
Shining brightly at our eternal concert.
Oh, that's concerning.
Rise told me about your spiel. Becoming the you that others want, huh? That's just letting yourself be brainwashed.
Yep.
Brainwashed? Not at all. This is for Tamami's sake.
I don't think it is for Tamami's sake. I think you're lying to me.
Forcing others to deal with your true self won't make anyone happy. To her, there's no point in being someone that nobody loves.
Huh.
But if she becomes the Tamami everyone wants, then everyone will love her. Nothing could make her happier.
White hot flash runs through my mind. I knew the voice wouldn't listen to us, but I didn't think it would be like this. Voice has no ill intentions. It truly believes it's doing this for Tamami's sake.
This doesn't look good. Nothing we say is getting through.
In any case, I'm sorry you've come all this way.
Huh.
But I'm afraid there's no admission for those without a ticket.
So you've locked us out. Okay. Looks like we gotta dance. Black mist starts to swirl in front of us, eventually taking form and blocking our way forward. Shadows.
What the? Shadows connected by ribbons, just like Naoto-kun said.
Exactly like that.
Be careful, don't get caught.
Come on, connect with us. If you do, I'll let you join us and see Tamami on stage.
Or we could just dance and kick your butt. Oh, that noise goes right through my head. Goes right through the headphones. As if triggered by the voice, that airy song begins playing, causing all the shadows to dance. I instinctively look away, but it's futile. Since this world amplifies the ability to express yourself, their dance goes past simple visual appeal and reaches directly into our minds. Losing strength, I struggle to fight back against the urge of the shadows.
This song again.
I know I was warned, but I didn't think it would be this bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, huh?
Oh crap, they're getting closer!
Everyone hang in there. Don't let the pressure overwhelm you.
Can only promise to try. Yosuke nods and takes a step forward. Meeting his eyes, I instantly understand what he's going to do. Yosuke, you've got this.
Good thing Rise assigned each of us a song to work on. Dancing is expressing ourselves. I still don't quite get it. It looks like I gotta give it a shot.
Alright then.
Yosuke, you're gonna dance?
Hey, when it comes to showing off your moves, it's first come, first served. Sorry, but I got dibs on this one.
Alright then, and hello and welcome to the stream. You've only missed dialogue, just about to start a dance.
Senpai, everyone, are you alright?
Rise, perfect timing. I need my song.
Yosuke Senpai's track? Okay, I'm on it. I'll turn it up full blast.
Yay, let's do this.
So wait! Alright, Rise, hit it!
Oh yeah, finally we get some gameplay.
I'll be sure to make it look good.
Alrighty, let's tackle this head on.
Woo!
Ah, this music's catchy.
Okay, bring it on whenever. Woo!
See what we can do when we put our minds to it.
Oh yeah. Duet dance with Chie.
That's the spirit. Keep going.
Oh god.
Oh, you're pretty good too, Yosuke.
Haha, not bad, Chie. That was some sharp footwork.
I can tell they truly understand each other.
Amazing moves, Chie. Should I learn
Oh
kung fu
god.
too? Ha! Yup. There. Ha! Woo! Yup. Okay, bring it on whenever.
She's really going for it.
Yup. There. Yeah.
And Chie is back.
Yes.
Oh god, it's so difficult to keep track of where the notes are.
Oh, you're pretty good too, Yosuke.
Well, for me anyway, because I keep getting distracted by the dancing, which is really well done.
Since both your passion. That was the best performance ever. The power of meat and work.
Power of meat and work.
Woo!
Boom.
Go, Jiraiya!
And the instrument for Jiraiya. Oh, nice. Oh, guitar.
Brilliant! Yeah, I feel like I nailed that.
Awesome, Yosuke. I bid thee my compliments.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll take that. Didn't miss anything. Pretty chuffed with that. Do do do. Do
Yosuke, you did it! That was a great performance.
That was actually really good. From what I could actually see now and again, I was too busy focusing on buttons. But I'll get to watch this back, so I'm assuming it looked good.
Yes, you were wonderful.
Thank you.
Phew! Not such a disappointment now, huh? It's not like I've been screwing around all this time, you know?
Yeah, that's impressive.
Whoa. Chie, are you alright? You're spacing out.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing at all, really. Just, it caught me off guard, and I was like, damn, Yosuke!
Back at it again with the dance moves.
Oh, what was that, Chie? Now that you've seen how cool I can be, are you falling for me?
No, that's not possible. Right, Chie?
Oh.
Yeah, your dance was awesome, but none of that other stuff.
Ouch.
Yukiko-san, Chie-san.
You guys are mean.
It was supposed to be a joke. Could you please get the punchline instead of taking it seriously?
Nope.
Oh, damn it. Even the shadows understand me better than you two.
Chi and Yukiko ignore Yosuke's stunned complaints. As I approach Yosuke to console him, the glowing shadows around us suddenly begin melting away. There we go. The shadows are gone.
Whoa.
Wow. It's beautiful.
It is pretty shiny. The shadows cheering in joy at Yosuke's dance are engulfed by light. Little by little they fade away into the air. It's a beautiful sight no matter how many times I see it. We all watch in awe.
What's up with those shadows anyway?
Good question.
I mean, these guys are kind of different from the shadows we're used to, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Usually they try to beat the crap out of us as soon as they see us.
Huh.
Now that you mention it, you're right.
What? I think that's because of the ribbons with the brainwashing.
Oh, are they calm because they're chained down? You know, like Chosokabe.
Chosokabe? The Sengoku-era feudal lord?
Wait, what?
No, not him. You know my dog. His name's Muku. I keep telling her, but she keeps forgetting.
Hell, this isn't even the TV world. Are there really this many shadows outside of it?
Seems that way.
I know it happened once, but that was kind of a special case.
Right. Yosuke's right. I hadn't given much thought to it since this isn't the real world, but are there shadows really everywhere? Just as our personas prove, the shadows are entities closed to the human mind, tied closely to the human mind. I highly doubt that they can just be anywhere that qualifies as an alternative world.
Maybe they were caught in the TV world and then they got yanked over here.
That's a good point. That's a possibility.
Perhaps someone was walking them?
Why would they be...
Are you still stuck on dogs?
I think someone brought them here.
I don't know if it's from the TV world or not, but it's possible they were brought here from somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's say they're from inside the TV. You'd think Teddy would have noticed their presence first thing, right?
It's a fair
But
point.
if it's not the TV they came from, that'd mean there could be shadows anywhere.
Yeah.
First off, where even is here? This definitely isn't the TV world, right?
As far as we can tell.
Teddy said as much, so we can at least be sure about that. Probably.
Right.
That voice said this is a place where no one hurts.
Yeah, no one hurts or gets hurt, right?
Huh.
Well, if you get brainwashed by that ribbon, I guess you wouldn't even think about hurting anyone.
True.
Who the heck is that voice anyway? Sure sounds like they know a lot about this world.
What do they know about this world?
More like it rules this world. Maybe that voice created everything here.
That is a very cheery-like idea. It made this place? Certainly possible, but we don't have enough information to determine that.
It's not like any one specific person made the TV world either.
That's true.
Though if the voice does have that kind of power, then we're up against one tough opponent.
It's hard to believe this is all the work of a normal person. Aha! Maybe the culprit isn't human. An alien, maybe?
Maybe that's a bit far-fetched.
I kinda doubt that.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did a little research after getting Risei's text.
Yeah?
You know what people are saying about the LMB website's video, right? That it's the curse of a dead idol?
Yeah, but then that's implying that... Now you're implying that the dead idol is the reason we're here. Everyone turned towards Yosuke, startled. No, Yukiko was fascinated and Chie was horrified at his unexpected words. Chie had known the problem dealing with this kind of Chie has a known problem dealing with this kind of subject, and she's quick to challenge Yosuke's statement.
What? No, stop right there! How can you bring up that stuff at a time like this? I can't believe you!
I can't believe you.
Hey, I'm being serious here. There was an idol that committed suicide a while ago, and rumor has it that she cursed the site from beyond the grave.
That seems like a huge stretch.
Since she's already dead, you think she has supernatural powers?
Well, they reckon it's possible, I guess.
Oh, you too, Yukiko! Just stop! Conversation over! Come on, we should get going! We need to save Tamami-chan, right? We don't have time to be standing around chatting!
You have a point. She's right, maybe we're talking about... What we're talking about relates to the incident, but it's dangerous to waste time talking, mostly for Chie. We still have a ways to go. We can't have her losing composure. She's valuable help, plus she dislikes this subject. If we need to go over it to solve this mystery, then unfortunately for her, we'll do so. But right now, we better move on.
You're right. Let's focus on rescuing Tamami-san.
Let's rescue Tamami.
Right. If we're ready, then let's move.
Let's rescue the chicken. We all nod and start running down the path. Tamami-san is up ahead. We need to save her. Footsteps. Yeah.
Look! Someone's there!
We spot a silhouette up ahead and Chie is the first to speak out. Closer inspection, it's definitely a girl wearing a familiar white outfit looking utterly lost.
Tamami-san!
Ah.
You-san? Huh? Why are you here?
We're here to save you, you silly chicken.
Dude, awesome! Just like on TV. It's the real fluffy hand in the flesh. Huh? But why are you in your stage outfit?
We were practicing, and we heard this creepy song, and then something all flat and slithery wrapped around us, and...
Flatten. Oh, the ribbon.
I don't know what happened, but the next thing I knew, I was here. This doesn't make any sense. Where are we? And who are you?
That's a good point. It looks like seeing familiar faces brought her at least some relief. Tamami-san keeps changing expression like a child throwing a tantrum as she yells at us. I've met her before, so I'm a bit used to it, but the others seem a little taken aback by her attitude.
Oh, yeah. We haven't introduced ourselves. I'm Yosuke Hanamura, this guy's partner. And this is Chie Satonaka and Yukiko Amagi. They're our friends. Our team, I guess? Anyhow, you can relax now that we're here. Don't worry, Tamamin. We'll save you.
Yosuke-san, Chie-san, and Yukiko-san?
Tamami-san steps toward Yosuke and the others and takes a good look at each of them, staring into each person's face. Judging from what I know of her, I might have a good idea. I might have an idea of what she's trying to do. Well, that sounds a little misleading. It'd be more accurate to say she's just trying to pick a fight again.
Huh? Something wrong?
Nice to meet you.
Whoa, that's close. What's up?
Yep, I win. I'm the cutest one here.
I disagree.
What?
That's what that was about? Is this really the time for that? And hey, why am I even in the running?
Suddenly the atmosphere around us changes without a word. We all ready ourselves for action. We know this feeling. As we expected, an all too familiar voice echoed down from above us. No, to Tamami-san, standing behind us.
I found you. Oh, Tamami, what a funny girl you are.
Well, who do we have here? We won't let you have Tamami.
You're still around? Sorry, but it's almost time for Tamami's big performance.
I don't like this voice.
Let's go, Tamami. Make everyone laugh, like you always do.
Why should I go with you? Besides, I'm not trying to make anyone laugh.
But you did.
Oh, I know. You're just working hard, always trying to do your best.
It's like 4 or 5 different voices, I think, that eerie voice.
It's a funny thing, isn't it? The harder you work, the farther away you seem to push everyone.
Funny? How dare you?
It's all right. I understand your pain. If you connect with me, you won't have to suffer at all.
Welcome to the circus. And the shadows have appeared again. With their ribbons. Black mist gathers and forms a crowd of shadows. Like before, they're all connected by ribbons, and as they eerily sway their bodies, they try to reach out to us.
These guys again? Dude, there's even more of them this time.
Whose dance is it now?
I won't have to suffer?
Oh, don't listen to them, you silly chicken. Don't be fooled.
You can't listen to what that voice says.
Huh? Okay.
All 4 of us, Chie, Yukiko, and Yosuke and I, stand in front of the shadows, blocking Tamami-san. There's only one thing to do. We can't let them take her.
Hey, you! Think you can smooth talk Tamami-chan? Whoa, not gonna happen. Sorry.
That's right. All your pretty words are nothing but lies.
Huh. Now that we're here, it's not gonna be so easy for you.
Oh, well, shit.
Stop yapping. You don't know a thing about Tamami.
Huh.
No one likes pain or suffering, so let's all get connected.
I don't like the fact that they refer to whatever it is they're doing as getting connected. Sounds really weird. The eerie song begins playing and the shadows start up their dance, and again this strange feeling of lethargy washes over us.
What is this song? My head.
This song again? Ugh. No matter how many times I hear it, it makes me cringe.
Same.
Oh, so many shadows! Just how many more are there in this freaking place?
Still, we can't afford to lose. Stand back, everyone.
Wait, Yukon. I'll dance this one.
Okay, Yukiko's going for this one.
What are you saying?
Don't worry. I've been practicing the song Rise-chan gave me every time I took a bath at our inn. First come, first served. Right, Yosuke-kun? Then here I come.
Yukiko walks ahead of me and exhales sharply through her nose, straightening her posture. She looks ready and willing. In fact, looking at her.
Hey, you think maybe Yukiko just really wanted to dance?
Yukiko,
They are.
Rise-chan, I'll be dancing this time. Can you prepare the music for me?
You mean your track, Yukiko-senpai? Give me a second. Okay, ready when you are.
Thank you. Then let's begin.
Let's begin indeed. Second dance, and for once we didn't have to wait 2 hours.
Let's go get it.
It's starting. All right, time to focus.
Show off all your moves, Yukiko.
Yeah.
Let all our feelings get through.
Time for the highlight of the show.
That's the spirit.
Splendid, Yukiko.
You truly are amazing. Thanks, Yukon.
Passionate feelings totally came across.
Thanks, Yukon. You really are reliable when things matter most.
Ah. I do like the interactions between the dancers as well. I like that Yukiko's movement is more elegant and almost ballet-like.
Ready anytime. Here. Good.
I'll help out.
All right, you're nailing it.
Splendid, Yukiko.
You're saving me again. You're so dependable.
Passionate feelings totally came across.
That was amazing, Yukon.
Whew.
Really sense your feelings.
Hi, Gear. So you missed a little bit of dancing. This is the second dance I've done this stream.
Good.
And as you can see, each character's dancing is, well, you saw Yu's yesterday, so as you can see, hers is a lot more ballet-like. I just wish I was good at this. There we go.
Persona.
And instrument time.
Brilliant!
I think that went very well.
I'm glad I could watch your beautiful dance.
Oh,
Yukiko.
wow. So that went well. Yeah. Fucking break out some Careless Whisper gear, why not? It gets better. You missed Yosuke's dance. Yosuke's dance, his persona summons a fucking electric guitar.
Thank goodness. I guess they understood me. How well did I dance, though, I wonder?
I'd say you danced pretty well. I mean, it said brilliant, so... As the shadows cheer at Yukiko's amazing dance, we run towards her, all smiles. Yosuke, they're all incredible. We may have had Rise's help, but it's still impressive how far they've come. They only get better from here. So it may be something in this world affecting them, but even then I can tell how much they've been practicing. Of course, Reese deserves credit as well. She had pretty strict regimen for us.
Wow. Who are these people? Are they really amateurs? Her moves weren't anything special. But the emotion in that dance, I can't possibly...
Well, now you can.
Do you see now, Tamami? They'll only hurt you. You're not like them. They can't save you.
Well, they can save you, and will.
Stop being a sore loser. You trying to pull something else?
Me? Oh no, you're the ones tormenting Tamami.
How are we tormenting Tamami?
No, I need to be number one. The best. Or else my place, my purpose.
Oh no. This is the dancing all night equivalent of "You're not me."
Tamami-san, stay calm.
No!
And pulled away by ribbons.
Tamamine!
Tamami-san!
Oh God, I hate clowns. It happens all at once. Countless ribbons start off nowhere. Out. I do word goo. It happens all at once. Countless ribbons start out of nowhere and drag Tamami-san off into the distance. We stand there frozen. Everything happened before we have a chance to react. What was that? The voice talked to Tamami-san, and the moment she faltered, the ribbons bolted with unimaginable speed.
Damn it! What the hell was that?
I just described it.
We can't save Tamami-san? What did that voice mean?
Later, we have to hurry.
Cheer's got a point.
She wasn't acting normal at all. Tamami-chan is in danger.
She is in danger. We should probably do something about that.
Chase after her.
Alright then. After sharing a nod, we dash off in the direction Tamami-san disappeared. We won't let our guard down. This time, Tamami-san, we will save you. As we run down the path, the surroundings get stranger and stranger. Eventually, we arrive at a giant tent. I misread that as giant teeth for a second. I'm glad I proofread before I said. Go inside without a moment's hesitation. Yosuke yelps, though not out of disgust or shock. Oh, this is weird. I don't like it.
This is an actual circus tent. Is Tamamine really here?
I see her! Over there!
Yukiko points at the center of the tent where Tamami-san stands, lit up by a spotlight as if she's performing.
Shut up! I'm going to be the best. The #1 idol in the industry.
No, you're not.
Do you have any idea how much I've done? How hard I've worked for that?
True. You've put a lot of effort into realizing your goal. But is that what you really want? You just want to be accepted. All your life, your famous actress of a mother and your beloved father have told you to be a star.
How could you know about that?
That's a really good point.
I know everything about you, and I know how badly you're hurting inside.
This voice is creepy as fuck. It stalks people.
You've been trying hard for them, but you're well aware that you'll never live live up to your mother's image, or even Konami. And since you're not the best, no one is going to accept you. No one will ever love you. Or Tamami.
That's a bit harsh, isn't it? No one will ever love you.
Stop it! Stop it!
Tamami-san shakes her head vehemently. That's such a weird word to say. Like a child, and crouches down as if to reject it, saying, "So familiar. I've seen things like this happen again and again." Worst case scenario, when a human who has fallen into the TV denies their own shadow, the shadow goes wild. I'm sure everyone's thinking the same thing. One moment we're holding our breath, the next moment we will dash for Tamami-san.
This is bad. We gotta hurry.
And you've left, Ryan. This is bad, we gotta hurry.
Tamami-san!
Tamami-san!
Look, they've come for you, Tamami. Stronger, more talented people here to save a helpless little girl. Yes, I know that you aren't strong. You don't really want to be the best.
She wants to be the very best that no one ever was.
That's not true.
It's all right. Don't kill yourself over something you're not.
Oh.
People want you just the way you are. Just listen for yourself. Listen to everyone's voices.
Tamami doesn't need to be number one. Her looks are pretty average, but she's still decently popular. Who cares if she doesn't sell that much?
Suddenly an unfamiliar voice resounds from above. No, not from above, it feels like it's whispering directly into our ears. Different from Rise's persona communication.
What the? Who's talking?
I don't know. But is he talking about Tamamine?
I know, right? As long as she's fun to watch, I'm totally fine.
Oh dear.
She's kind of a natural airhead. All she needs to do is make us laugh sometimes.
I don't want her to break out or anything. I prefer she just kept being the group's comic relief.
I heard she does a ridiculous amount of training on her own, but why? She won't lose her job as long as she keeps people laughing, don't you think?
Ah, so she thinks people will see her like a clown.
See, Tamami? You don't need to go to such trouble. No one expects it.
Everyone expects it.
Won't you accept these people's desires? You can leave your days of pain and hardship behind.
Hi, Slush.
I see.
How are you today? Besides playing, you were playing thingy earlier. League, that's the one. You're not missing a lot, if I'm honest. At Tamami-san's words, it happens. Ribbons fly from all sides, wrapping around her body and lifting her into the air. You started drinking every time you died. I feel kind of garbage now. Not normally a depressive drunk. Well, you've come to a stream that involves a lot of rhythm dancing and but more dialogue and slightly depressive themes, because that's how you balance it out, I guess. Who doesn't love Persona? Except people that haven't played Persona.
I don't care anymore. If that's what everybody wants, I might as well take the easy way.
Suddenly the ribbons bind Tamami-san's entire body, wrapping her like a cocoon. And at the same time, black mist like that of a shadow's frenzy. Just like we saw upon first entering this world, begins churning over her body.
Hell? Dude, this looks bad.
She's been taken in by the voice's power.
The power of a voice. It makes me shudder every time they say connected in that eerie voice. I don't like it. Genuinely makes me sort of like move in my seat. I am, yes. Technically part of his family. By technically that I still go and hang out with him over Christmas and stuff. Yeah.
Everybody will accept me now.
Everyone will accept me as a giant clown.
Was forget about myself.
Now that's just gigantic. A clown outfit, a balloon-like body that's easily over 2 meters, and a giant face drawn on its stomach. Ross is a cool guy. Yay! Big friend. I'm quite happy to be a big friend. As we prepare for conflict, an inexplicable thought runs through my mind. It's even bigger than kanji. I'm screenshotting that for purposes that I'm not going to divulge on this stream. Hearing eerie cheering from behind me, we turn to see the stands. No, I can't. I do words amazingly. Hearing eerie cheering from behind, we turn to see the stands empty moments ago, now filled with shadows connected by ribbons. So this is what that voice meant by Tamami-san's stage is starting. Now Tamami-san... Oh yeah, no worries. I had no idea what was going on because I literally have no idea what League... I know it's a MOBA, but that's about as far as my knowledge goes on League, so I thought I'd have a watch, and I still have no idea what I was looking at. Taken form as shadows wanted all along. They wanted a clown.
Oh, I've had enough of this! Throwing your feelings away, pandering to people so they like you? There's no point in that! People should be proud of you for training like crazy, for fighting to make yourself even better!
Ah, right, okay, so that's why it was even more confusing than just regular LOL.
I know you know that, Tamami-chan, and I'm not gonna forgive anyone who doesn't respect hard work!
So you're getting angry because of hard work. To be honest, I was surprised. She must have been outraged. Ever since we've been dancing, Chie looks the most hesitant, but now she's taking the stage. She's probably the most earnest of us all and the hardest worker. I'm sure she couldn't stand seeing Tamami-san being made a fool of when she's working so hard. It's time for some hard-working dance.
There's lots of things I hate about myself. I tried to hide them, worried that people might not like me. But these guys saw me inside and out, and they accepted me for who I am.
I think it might be a...
now.
It might be a thing for... I mean, I laughed, if that helps.
All the important stuff that everyone taught me, I'll get it through to you, Tamami-chan.
No worries.
Yeah, Chie! Knock him dead!
Yeah.
Chie-senpai, I heard everything.
Rise-chan? It's kind of embarrassing, but there you have it. So cue it up.
Cue it up. Let's hard work this.
So show me that fancy footwork.
I like Rise, but I prefer Naoto or Chie. I'm like on the fence with either of them. But we all know that Kanji is best girl.
Tamami-chan, we'll save you in no time.
You're on fire, Chie! Show off those kicks!
Alright, let's do this.
Going great! Alright, success! Bam!
I mean, when he was even dressed as a woman, he looked amazing. No! On normal. It does. Especially seeing as I've been playing in free mode on hard. It feels a lot slower.
Good, I can sense both your passion.
You nailed it, Yosuke! You're pretty good too!
I was not paying attention.
Wow! Alright, success!
Now I'm starting to question the difficulty.
Going great!
I'm on risky on my Vita, but on this I'm only on hard. Because I only got the game yesterday.
I'm giving this my all. Don't fall behind. You're rocking it.
Oh god.
That's the spirit. Come on, can you hear us?
Thanks, Yosuke. I knew you could do it if you tried. You can tell we truly understand each other. I guess your moves aren't just for show. Thanks! Alright, success!
DDR. Oh. I have like yeah, I have a friend that I made through Final Fantasy XIV who recently just won the European Osu World Tournament, which makes no sense as a sentence, thinking about it. But yeah, they won like one of the big Osu tournaments recently. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think I could handle Osu. Or, to be fair, I don't think I can handle DDR either. I have like 7 left feet. But I do play Final Fantasy XIV. I'm on the fairy server with a group of friends. When monster let out a scream of pain and writhes. Good to know. I mean, you could attempt to mix the two, pole dance with DDR. Just maybe put like a couple of the buttons up on the ceiling, couple on the floor. It could work. Right? Awakened by Chie's dance, its voice gradually turning back into Tamami-san's. When finally breaks down, the monster crumbles away, and only Tamami-san is left, standing there hanging her head. And it's a chicken. It'd be like the most extreme game of DDR if you just like threw a pole in there, I reckon.
Tamamine!
What? Oh, that's right. Well, I guess I really blew it there.
Let me know how that goes, and I'm not even sure how it would work. I mean, you could probably DDR, but you'd have to DDR with like as 2 players, so like two mats, one on the ceiling, one on the floor.
Yeah, what's important is that you get it now, Tamami-chan.
Oh man, I thought I did everything I could, but I didn't realize I had so much to learn.
Yeah, Tamami-chan. Because she's a chicken. I can't take her little idol group seriously. Chicken, lamb, veal, cow, pork. You have a point. I'm not entirely sure if anyone can. But somehow they're like the top idol group in fictional Persona Japan. Alright. But along with the bitterness, I could feel new resolve from her as well, and as proof, Tamami-san raises her head up, looking more determined than ever.
I'm going to stick to my extra voice training and all the dance lessons.
Alright.
No matter what anyone else thinks, I won't give up.
Good. Don't become a clan. Don't become a clan again.
My real self to those people I heard. Thank you so much, Chie-san. And you too, Yu-san, Yukiko-san, and Yosuke-san.
Good luck. I'm sure you can do it.
Maybe. Possibly.
I'm still gonna be number 1.
Okay, sure. Whatever floats your boat.
No more helpless little girl, ever. doing the saving.
Sure.
It'll be exciting, dramatic. Like I'd suddenly appear and save a puppy caught in a storm drain.
That's it's awfully specific. You save all the puppies, Tamami. You save all of them.
Hey, you think she knows this kind of stuff is why people think of her as the goofy one?
Don't ask me. You guys, I'm standing right here. I'm an idol. A very serious, very professional, non-comic relief idol.
You have a point. Hey, door. Tamami yells, and for a moment it feels like the same hectic atmosphere when we first met her, before the pillar of light descends nearby. A thick metal door appears as if from thin air. What is that?
What the?
It's a door.
A door of some kind. But where does it lead?
Somewhere.
Wait, is this the door to our dressing room? Oh, it totally is. It's got the same scratch right across here.
The door to the dressing room?
Yeah, the one at Takara Productions. We use it all the time when we have a recording session or something.
Huh. Come to think of it, it is familiar. This door does look like the one at Takara Productions we use for practice with Rise. But these types of doors are in most studios. Being newcomers to Takara Productions, we're not in position to identify it for sure. But what about Tamami-san? She's a veteran idol and she knows the studio. She's been going there for years. If she says it's their door, then...
Takara Productions. You mean where we came from? How could it be here, though?
Don't question it.
Let's go take a look inside. We might find out something.
Hello? Excuse me. It's a tiny bit different, but this is the Takara Productions dressing room. I'm sure of it.
Okay.
I don't sense any enemies around. I think we might be safe here.
Feel everyone's tensions drop after I say so. As I thought, they're all tired. We've been on high alert ever since we arrived here. I don't blame them. Realizing something, Yukiko raises her hand to her ear and listens carefully.
Notice you can't hear that bizarre song in here?
Oh, that's good.
There's something about this room. It's different from the other places we've been so far.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Almost makes me forget we're in another world.
What is this?
Paper.
Huh? Some kind of note?
A note? Does that mean someone was here before us?
I don't think this is a letter. It's more like a diary entry.
A diary? Whose, though? Hey, you mind reading that out?
I mean, I can.
The pressure from everyone is crushing me. No one really knows me. I don't have any bonds with anyone. I don't want to sing. I have no right to sing that song. It hurts so much. I feel like I'm suffocating. I want to disappear.
Oh, damn.
I'm too weak even to stand on my own. I just wish I could connect to someone, to have a bond to support me.
The writer was clearly in a lot of pain. I wonder if they came here and wrote it.
Not exactly.
But this isn't the real world. Who would even have had the chance to do that?
Someone that's dead. Silence settles over us. After all, none of us have the answer to that question. But this is rather This rather realistic note left here, because of how strange it is, it feels like a clue to something.
I just thought of something. But, I don't know.
What don't you know? Go ahead.
Say it, Yosuke.
That voice out there kept telling us and Tamamine to get connected, right? And then there's this note. And the idol who committed suicide? I don't know. But I'm getting the idea that it's all...
Connected?
No, I can't handle that stuff!
Hello.
An idol
Welcome.
who committed suicide?
Everyone, are you alright?
Yeah, we're fine.
Oh, Rise, we're fine. How about you guys?
What the? What's going on? Oh no! Now I'm hearing voices? Rise-senpai's in my head!
Oh god. We should probably explain to her what's going on. Right, since we're all in this world, it slipped through my mind, but Tamami-san and the others don't know about personas or shadows. It's only natural for Tamami-san to panic when Rise's voice suddenly in her head. I wasn't quite sure how to explain it, but Yukiko instantly solved the problem.
Don't worry, it's like a phone. It's harmless. Oh, really?
We just saved Sumomo. You're with Tamami, right? I can tell she's there.
I'm glad you're safe. Looks like things are going well on your end, too.
Yeah, Kanji and Teddy are both really pulling their weight. Oh, and so is Naoto-kun, naturally.
Welcome back, Slush. I see, I was a bit worried, but it looks like Rise's team is doing better than I thought. You're grumpy. Well, that's not good. Why are you grumpy?
Oh, thank God. Sumomo's okay.
Hi, Amaris.
And the place you're in right now, it looks like a dressing room, right?
What about it?
I think it'd be best to leave Tamami there to rest, instead of moving on ahead with her.
Oh. Well, I don't know. That Ross.
What? Why? I don't want to stay here on my...
Damn boys. Damn boys with their boyishness. Just as Tamami-san stepped forward to speak, she lost her balance. Ready to swing forward and catch her, we all breathed a sigh of relief when she managed to stay standing.
Tamami-san, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... I feel really tired.
You did turn into a clown. Of course, now that I think of it, that makes sense. She's been in this world a day longer than we have. We're used to situations like this, but even then we're using more energy than normal. There's no way Tamami-san wouldn't be tired.
I knew it. It's like the TV world. Normal people get exhausted just by being here.
Well, if it helps at all, your art is pretty cool. Finger guns.
So it would do more harm than good if she went with you guys.
Is it really that safe here, though? I mean, what if shadows pop up again while we're gone?
You sent away all the shadows in your area, so it should be okay.
I haven't, but let me finger gun anyway.
Plus, I don't even sense a residual shadow presence in that room. It's almost like a safe zone.
A safe zone?
As far as I can tell, yeah. So you should make sure Tamami gets some rest and go on ahead.
I guess we'll leave her here.
And about Miss Ochimizu? Geez, I gotta go.
Alright then.
We'll talk later, okay?
Got it.
I said goodbye to Rise after she cut the conversation short and our communication ended. There's still business we have to talk about, but she'll probably call back later.
Was Rise-chan gonna say something at the end there? Wonder what it was.
Yeah, something about Miss Ochimizu.
Hey, do I really have to stay here?
can't go with you guys?
You don't have the ability to dance and summon things that can play music, so yeah, you stay here. Being stared down by Tamami-san, I was at a loss for an answer. Rise's right, it's probably best to leave her here. But to her, it feels like being abandoned in a strange, hostile world.
I understand what Rise-chan's saying, but it's only natural for Tamami-san to feel anxious being here alone.
Yeah.
What should we do? Maybe one of us stays with her?
No, we all come.
Considering what just happened, it's probably a bad idea to split up our forces.
I'll stay with Tamami.
Wait, what? Huh.
Mizo Chimizu?
You need someone to stay in order for you to move on, right? So, I'm saying I'll stay.
I was in shock. It was none other than Miss Ochimizu, the head producer of LMB, exactly as I remembered her.
That is Miss Ochimizu, right? The LMB producer?
I think so. That rude lady we met at the studio.
You go out for a cigarette.
Yukiko, she can hear you! Wait, hold on. She protected Konami-chan, and she got dragged into this world. Why is she standing here all cool, like nothing happened?
This has got to be what Rise wanted to tell us.
Of course I pushed Konami away to protect her. I'm sure nobody had a better plan at the time.
You don't have to say it like that.
Wow. Such a bitch. Not good, unlike me, the others aren't used to Miss Ochimizu yet. I'm not worried about Yosuke, but Yukiko and Chie tend to take things personally, which means they could clash with Miss Ochimizu. In order to demonstrate that this is Miss Ochimizu's normal, I try talking with her like I usually do.
Miss Ochimizu, I'm glad to see you safe. But how did you get here?
I hate repeating myself, but I suppose I must, since you weren't with the other group. I simply walked here. When I came to, I was lying on the ground, so I started moving. I did run into some strangely dressed people along the way, but they didn't do anything to me.
Strangely dressed people? Wait, you mean shadows? And they didn't attack you?
I don't know, but when I got closer, they vanished into thin air. Suppose I'm not too popular here either.
Shadows have likes and dislikes?
Shadows have likes and dislikes.
Pardon my rudeness, but you don't look very surprised given the situation. Why is that?
That's a really good question.
Well, I'm not that hard-headed. I don't know where this is, but after what happened, it would seem reasonable to think that something supernatural is going on here.
That's fair.
And panicking won't get me anywhere, will it?
Also fair.
Now, from the looks of you, I'm guessing you have an idea about what's going on. Or this is something you're used to.
It's something we're used to.
And you've come here to save Tamami and the others. Is that correct?
That's correct. We couldn't help but exchange glances at Miss Ochimizu's sharp deduction. She's certainly on the mark, but we still don't know her intentions.
Well, that's pretty much it, yeah.
Then I can only offer my thanks. Sumomo and Tamami. At the very least, your group rescued those two already.
Yay.
Well, we just, you know, did what we could. Wait, Ms. Ochimizu, how do you know that?
I met Rise Kujikawa and the others prior to coming here. It was after they saved Sumomo.
Dude, she really gets stuff done.
She really does. Ignoring Yosuke's reaction, Miss Ochimizu calmly scans the area and her gaze settles on Tamami-san. Immediately, Tamami-san stands at attention, frozen like a deer in the headlights.
Tamami, if you're a professional, then bite the bullet. You're staying here with me. Understood?
Oh, damn.
Yes, ma'am. she's so intense. There's no way anyone could say no to that.
I freaking told you! This is the Empress! Every fan's worst nightmare!
That's all I have to say. If you're done here, then go. I'll leave the other members to you.
Alrighty.
No mistakes will be tolerated, right? We'll do our best.
Mr. Chimizu snorts and tilts her head dismissively as if ending the conversation, then looks away. Shortly, Cheer comes up to me baffled.
Yukun, I can't believe you can talk to her like it's nothing. She really gets under my skin.
Me too. Does she really have to put things so harshly? That's no way to ask favors of people. It makes me lose the will to even try.
Oh, damn. Well, tough.
Yeah, huh? I've seen her on TV, but man, she's even rougher in person. But is it me? Or is she harsh on purpose? I wonder if there's a hidden agenda or something.
Definitely a possibility.
Do you really think so? She did thank us, so I don't feel bad about anything she said.
Well, we're here to save the members of Kanamin Kitchen. Whatever she says, it doesn't change what we're going to do.
Yes, you're right. I'm sorry I brought up such an awkward subject.
You're
Anyway,
fine.
We should take a quick rest and get moving. We don't have any time to lose. We need to save everyone.
2 left, there's still people we need to save. Yosuke's right, it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks, we've got a job to do. And I'm thinking Mr. Chimizu finds a strange note and looking it over. After Yu's team left the dressing room, all that remained was Uchimizu and a very tense Tamami sitting alongside her.
You have a solo part at LMB, don't you?
Yes, I do.
How are you feeling? Any better now?
Yes, I was exhausted before, but I think I'm okay now.
You think you're okay now?
I see. Can you dance for me?
Right now?
If you're too fatigued, then that's fine.
Oh, no, I'll do it. Please, let me dance.
We'll let you dance.
Then start.
Yes, ma'am.
Tamami-san stood in front of Uchimizu and began dancing.
Stop. No, you're not getting it at all. Listen to me, Tamami. The power, the soul of that routine is like... pain and outrage, the agony of the oldest brother of a family of orphans, his precious Flan eaten by careless younger siblings.
What?
You raise your hands to the heavens and cry out in pure, wretched, exquisite misery. Do our bonds mean nothing?
Do our bonds mean nothing? I mean, I guess.
What? I don't get it.
I don't get it. Leaving Tamami-san behind, we move on. After some time, our surroundings start changing again. What is this? It was Tamami-san's stage just a minute ago. Does that mean from here on it's something different? Sexy lounge.
Whoa, what do we have here?
It's way different from before. It was a circus for a while back there, but this feels more like nightlife, don't you think?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what the person who made all this is trying to accomplish.
The person who made this, huh? Yeah. It's not like the TV world where everything reflects the mind of the one trapped inside.
Huh.
So the most reasonable guess would be that that voice made all this.
That's right, in our investigation inside the TV, the mind of the person inside the TV affected the environment's appearance. But based on Tamami-san's case, this is different, so who's shaping this? Is it that voice like Yosuke said?
Who the heck is it anyways? It's been all voice and not one appearance yet.
Fair point.
You mean it's not a ghost?
Yukiko, I know it's unintentional, but you really should watch what you say before you start losing friends.
Oh, wow.
Look, forget the ghosts. Either way, we have no idea who this person is, right? Isn't there some sort of hint anywhere? You know, something not ghost-related, please.
Let's have a look. It knew Tamami.
Like that voice knew Tamami-san fairly well.
Hey, that's right! It even talked about Tamami-chan's mom. She seemed pretty surprised herself.
Yeah. Like, how did it know all that?
Yeah, and you know, there's a ton of idols out there. Weird that only the 4 from Kanamine Kitchen were kidnapped.
That is weird.
Considering what happened to Tamamine, does the person responsible know a lot about the other 3 too?
Probably.
Oh, right. Tamami-san also recognized that dressing room from Takara Productions.
Oh, right, okay. Convenient.
If Yosuke-kun is right, and that voice is the one creating this world, then...
There's a good chance the culprit is related to Takara Productions, and knows Tamami-san and the others well.
Right. That's as much as we can puzzle out for now, but Takara Productions is Kanamine Kitchen's agency. Everyone knows them there. We don't have enough information to pinpoint the suspect right now.
Playing detective, are we?
Alright, Gear. You hunt some monsters. Come back if you're going to hunt Lunastra or Teostra, because I want to hunt them with you. Or Behemoth.
Shut up! We're here to save Tamamine, Sumomine, Tomomine, and Nozomine, not to play your stupid game!
That's a lot of means.
We already know you've got something to do with Takara Productions. We'll catch you sooner or later.
Catch me? You're so funny. But how sad.
Good. That means you have to do them with me. I might stream our attempts at that as well. Not tonight, but... Hello and welcome! Just saw someone joined.
Our Tamami paid the price because you poisoned her. She abandoned her bond with us.
Huh.
Don't say it like that! You're twisting things to make us sound like the bad guys!
I'll tell you what, if you're willing to stay in the stream, Gear, until... Because I'm probably going to cut this off at about half... so like 2:30 in the morning for me. I could start up a Monster Hunter stream and we could attempt one of the two and die horribly.
Oh, but you are. A cruel poison that eats away at our bonds. If people like you didn't exist, they could all be happy.
I'm getting people watching now. Hello, people. Rude.
How about this? I can return you to the world you came from.
No, thank you.
After all, if you're not interested in making a connection with us, then you have no place here.
Huh? You'll send us back?
That eerie voice is missing something now.
Good for us, isn't it?
Yeah, saw your message. Saw that you managed to beat Kieran. But yeah, if you're willing to wait for another 15 minutes or so.
Don't fall for it, Chie. I'm almost positive that voice's offer doesn't include Tamami-san and the others. It's only trying to get rid of us.
Oh! Oh yeah! Sheesh! Trying to be sneaky, huh?
That wasn't even sneaky, it was obvious that was the intent. Chie, you're a moron. We don't need you.
Sorry, but we don't need your help. We're going to save all the idols and return to our world on our own terms.
You's right. There's no way we're just taking off on our own.
I see. Then do as you like, I suppose. But I wonder, will Tomoe go with you?
Yes, she will.
Tomomin? She's up ahead?
Maybe.
I would have laughed if that was the case. Like, you messaged me going, yeah, I beat it, and then you realise like 10 seconds later you died. It has no intention to talk with us anymore. The horde of shadows in front of us is proof enough of that. While we know what's coming next, we take our stances, brace ourselves for that song.
Looks like it's not gonna let us through so easily.
Why don't you just give in? The harder you resist, the more pain you had to suffer. Connect with us, and you'll be freed from everything.
The volume of Eerie song keeps going up, and the shadows dance is affecting us. We're shaken up, but we can't afford to let our guard down now. We won't let this delude us anymore.
That's my cue. No way in hell we're backing down now.
Yosuke.
Alright, go Yosuke! Show him that you can be cool sometimes.
I'm gonna, like, say that from now on to people, is show them that you can be cool sometimes.
Gee, thanks. That's really encouraging.
Loud and clear, Yosuke-senpai. Ready when you are.
Alright. Well, I don't look that good, and I'm not as talented as you. But as long as I have friends who accept me for who I am, I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah.
Time to bring the house down!
Yeah. Let's bring the house down. Let's cause some pain. Let's kick them in the dick.
It's alright, just keep calm.
You. Okay, bring it on whenever.
I love this song.
Okay, you're doing great.
I'll help out.
Oh, Lotus Juice.
Dead on.
Good job. Now that's my partner.
Whoa, so passionate! You're getting me fired up!
Nice. You really are the best partner I could ever have.
I have a cat in my face.
Okay, bring it on whenever. Time for the highlight of the show.
Hello, Ruby.
Oh,
Oh god.
good job. Now That's my partner.
Wow, what a great pair. They're completely safe.
Looks good.
You don't make much of a window, Ruby. I need you to move. Thank you. I like this song so much. Lotus Juice is so cool. There we go. Oh, bringing up the guitar.
Brilliant! Yeah, I feel like I nailed that.
I see no room for complaints there, Yosuke.
Yeah, that went well. Minus the 5 goods and no, the 25 goods and 5 misses. That went well. Watch the replay. No. At the end of the song, the shadows surrounding us cheer and joy. Yosuke's dance charmed the shadows and freed them from that eerie song one by one. Lifts my spirits to see I'm proud of him as his partner. Yosuke, well done.
Phew. How's that for expression, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad, Yosuke. That was all you out there.
That was all Yosuke. Welcome back, Slush.
Yeah, that dance had Yosuke written all over it.
Good shout. What kind of cheese? We going cheddar, applewood, Mexicano?
You don't give up, do you? Well, no matter. Whatever you do, our bond is eternal.
Ooh.
Well, there goes the voice.
Cheap or not, that is a good shout for toast.
That really ticks me off. Saying whatever and taking off just like that. Oh, I am so mad. I don't care if it is a ghost anymore.
But that voice.
It was bothering me as well. Yukiko seems to have noticed something about the words that feels strangely
What
wrong.
was it? If people like you didn't exist, they could all be happy, never having to deal with pain and suffering?
Wait, if you flip that around, isn't it saying as long as we're here, they'll have to deal with pain and suffering?
That's true, yeah. Ooh, blue cheese is good though. Now I want some cheese. Look what you've done, Slush.
Sounds like it actually understands what we're saying. They just want to sweep the pain under the rug.
Ah, yes, the method of
Maybe the voice knows what
sweeping
it's saying
things.
is wrong.
My actual name is Aiden, but hi Abby. but as Super Sparky Duck is a joint thing, I'm classed as Sparky. Duck is my friend Tom, who is not here because it's like 2 in the morning and I felt like streaming, and fuck him. No, Duck tends to be on the YouTube stuff rather than the Twitch stuff. Usually it's just me on Twitch. That's the one, with an A, yeah. Hi. Maybe the voice knows what it's saying is wrong.
So what? It's painful to face the truth, so they're choosing to look away from it?
I guess.
I noticed that it's hung up on the whole bonds thing, too.
Then we might be able to reach out to the voice after all.
Yeah, we gotta make it come to its senses. Even if
Hi,
it hurts
Dan.
us.
My name is now Dan. Sure. Why not?
In any case, our top priority is still saving everyone. If what that voice said is true, then Tomoe-san should be just ahead.
Alright, let's get hyped! Let's keep our momentum going and save Tomoe-chan. Then we'll meet up with Rise-chan.
I mean, technically, but I've not actually ever been called Dan. I usually get called Aid, and that one is just a letter off of being an STD or any kind of thing, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's see what this is. How long have we been running? Oh god. First aid, yeah. First aid, second Dan. I actually like that. I shouldn't like that, but I do. Damn it. Oh dear. Thinking I might end Persona 4 dancing here for now. You are funny. And load up some Monster Hunter World, because me and a friend have been attempting to take on Final Fantasy XIV's Behemoth and also 2 Fiery Lions, because why not? It is indeed. I picked it up on the Black Friday sale and have probably played it more for this. I mean, it's good. It's good in general. So yeah, I'm gonna end the Persona stream here. I'm assuming I'm at a point where it counts. So what if I'm lame? But yeah, gonna leave that there for now, and then see where we go. I don't know where I'm going with this, and then go on to Monster Hunter World and see how me and Gear fare against what I can only describe as pain incarnate. Alright, so I'll end the stream for now, and I'll see you guys in like 5-10 minutes.